Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new game. This is Transformers Eternal War. This game just entered early access. There's a few days left in it. I've been looking forward to this one. I heard about it earlier this year, or maybe it was later last year. But I'm really excited for this one. It's very cool. A lot of nostalgia in this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what kind of game this is. We're going to go over the roster, the game modes. Going to give you an idea of what this game is all about. It's going to be a lot of fun, so let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. Transformers Eternal War. Very excited for this one. This is Gen 1 Transformers. Now, I think there's probably a lot of room for expanding into more than just Gen 1, right? I think I was Googling it. I was curious kind of how many Transformers are there, especially for a hero collector game like this is. You want to have just a ton of different characters. Right now, I know that there's unique characters. There's a bunch of different variants through the different seasons and things like that, but there's like 1,000 different characters in the Transformers universe. I'm sure there's probably more than that when you count variants and stuff like I was talking about, but there is a lot here. This could be very, very cool. I'm excited for this one. I'm having fun with the game right now. Like I said, it's in early access. So what kind of game is this? I already had mentioned this is a hero collector. It is an idle combat game. You got various game modes. You got PvE, PvP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the roster and everything in this game. And then we'll talk a little bit about global launch and what's available, and kind of curious about your thoughts as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the roster here. There's not much actually right now. Let me go into, go into the archive right here. So we got Autobots and Decepticons, obviously. So I've got everybody except for what, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Autobots I don't have yet, but you can see this is the full roster right here. Obviously, we're going to see a lot more of these Transformers and Decepticons, well, Autobots and Decepticons, Transformers in general, enter the game because, again, they have a ton of content to pull from. Again, super excited. I don't know how many times I can say that. Just really nostalgic, right? Growing up with Transformers, not just me, but also with my kids and things like that. So, very excited for this. So, these are the Autobots here, the Decepticons over here. I think there's only like 26. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 30, right? Yeah, like 29, I think. So, and here's the Decepticons right here. So I've got everybody except for Soundwave and Megatron. But this is really cool. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at them. This is fun because you can click on them and then they transform. And you can go ahead and take a look at them in their various forms. So obviously here's Breakdown. I think that's pretty cool. I don't think, can I do Megatron? Megatron's a tank in this one. Click on him. There we go. There's his tank. I thought he was a gun. Wasn't he like a gun in Gen 1? I don't know. I'm going to have to look that back up because I could have swore he was a gun. Soundwave. Here we go. He's, I haven't clicked on him yet. He should be the beat, he should be, whatchamacallit. Big old ghetto blaster. All right. We've got the Constructicons here. We've got Skywarp, Thundercracker, and all them. We've also got a couple Dinobots here, I think, because I had one. I think I have one. Here's Sludge. Isn't he? Yeah. Here we go. Check him out. Can you just imagine the different characters and everything we can get here? And then also, what if they go into like Beast Wars and things? Beast Wars is like one of my favorite seasons of of Transformers. But I think there's a lot of potential here. So that's the roster. Pretty cool. Very limited right now. Again, this is early access. It's going to end in just a few days. Let's go ahead and talk about the different game modes. That's the routine here. So as you work through the campaign, you're going to unlock different game modes. You have Gladiator Combat here, which is PvP. Delegated Task. This is a dispatch mode. So you're going to send your team out to collect different types of resources. Chaos Fortress here. This right here is a tower mode. So you got your main tower here where you can bring anybody in, and then you've got these other tower modes here where you bring only dynamic or only fearless type Transformers in here. Resourceful and resolute. You're just going in here. Let's show battle. I'll go ahead and challenge this. This is my setup right now. And look at this. All right, watch this. Watch Optimus. I love his ability here. He sucks everybody up and then slams them down and causes some damage. Swoop does some major damage there. Here we go. Boom. Look at, suck them up and slam them down. So I'm hoping to see some very cool ultimate animations and things like that, because like that one right there for Optimus was an ultimate. I have seen somewhat of an animation for that. But again, early on, right? So let me go ahead and back out of this. So that's Chaos Fortress, just a typical tower mode. Energy Scramble, this is like a labyrinth type mode. So you're going to go from battle to battle. As you complete a battle, then you're going to select a buff, and then you're going to go ahead and continue forward. And it's persistent, so your health and everything is persistent from battle to battle. I went ahead and cleared that first stage here. You need to clear chapter 3-36 to unlock difficulty 2, so I can go ahead and do that. Enter the mine. Hey, I'm past chapter 336, so I'm not sure why it's not letting me in there. But I can go back into here. Go into here. Here's the enemy and the power and the rewards that I'm going to get. I'm just going to deploy my standard team. Ratchet, he is a badass healer. You got Optimus, who's a tank. I got Swoop in here for some damage. This team is just a lot of fun. All right, so max HP, crit, per resolute hero, plus 5% on defense and max HP. I'm just going to go ahead and go with max HP. And then you just continue along the line there. Let me go back out. Energy, that was just that. Let's go to Time Portal. This was interesting. This is a... let me go in here. After Autobots and Decepticons formed a temporary alliance, I'm going to go in here. This right here. So I don't think I've seen this very often. I think the last time I saw a mode like this was in a... Oh, man. Right. Gosh, Ryu. And I can't remember the game. The fighting game. I can't remember it right now. I don't know why, but it had a mode like this where you were trying to get through and it was kind of a different maze. So I can go in here. They're going to go into battle. Let's go ahead and clear this out here really quick. Street Fighter. There we go. Street Fighter. Street Fighter idle game, and there was a game mode like this where it was more of a puzzle and you were trying to get to the other end, collect all the different rewards and resources and everything. Let's see. Back row heroes attack plus HP. Looks like we get some buffs here as well. Can I click on that? I can. Inconspicuous energy recharging device restores HP. I'm going to cancel that for right now. Let's see. Where else can we go here? There we go. I'm just going to fast forward through all this stuff. Go here. Is this going to allow me... Is this going to let me finish it? I'm like overpowered for this. I saved this. I didn't want to complete it just yet. There's Ratchet and his healing. There we go. Let's see. This is actually, it reminds me of Labyrinth type mode again as well. Let's go increase front row's attack. Because it looks like I'm going to go to like another round here. Let me go up here. Then click this. Oh, access denied. Why? There we go. It's a little funky. Okay, and we're going to keep going. So I'm going to go ahead and skip through this, but you get it. It's a different type of game mode, which is kind of cool. Let's see. What else do we have? We've got Invasion Chaos here. This one here, this is, you've got different types of buffs that you can unlock, and then it's just different waves. So I've got one more attempt here. I'll go ahead and do that. I'll use my main team. All right, boom, there we go. And then over here on the right, this is where you've got an additional ability, so I can go ahead and click that to heal my team. I really don't need the healing right now. I could probably switch to the other ability. I don't know what they call it, a global ability, a global skill, or whatever it is, but it allows you just another attack. So you can do attack or you can do healing. And then we've got these different boxes right here. I'm not sure exactly what this is for right now, but we're going to continue to grab as many points as we can as we work through this, and then we're going to go ahead and get rewards. So this is kind of like a what do they call that? Like a zombie swarm type mode. And then I think we probably just keep going until we're done. Yeah, look at it right here. We had 2 minutes here.
Say hello to the junkyard.
So that's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and back out of that one. And then you have Battle Against Evil here. Let's go to Megatron. This Chaos Megatron here. So what you're trying to do here is you're trying to do as much damage as you can. And the more damage you do, the more rewards that you get here. All the way up into this S, S plus, SSS, SSS plus. So quite a bit of resources that you can get here, just trying to get as much damage as you can. So that's the different types of game modes. You also have over in the Alliance section here, we've got some fishing. Look at this, we can do some fishing. Just go ahead, throw your, there we go, throw our line in the water. Now, what this does, this is interesting. You get fish, and the fish gives you different types of stat boosts and stuff like this. Like this one here, support, attack, new record on this one. I can collect it or sell. If I collect it, it would swap out with this mitten crab, which already gives me HP increase of over 5k and defense of over 100. No, I think I'm going to keep this one up here. It's a higher rarity anyway, so I can go ahead and sell that. And then the currency that you get, you can use in this. You can use in different stores. What is it in the gear here? We've got this type of currency here. So where am I using this right here? I think that's in Fishing Boost. No, that's a paid thing. Benefits card? I don't know. You can use it somewhere. Different kinds of bait. Here's everything I've collected so far and the bonuses that I'm getting for my firepower heroes, my recon, my assault, my support, and my vanguard. So there's a lot of stuff here that helps to boost your stats. I haven't unlocked Alliance War yet. I got to unlock 20-40 first. But you've got your Alliance shop, and as everybody completes different types of milestones, you get different rewards and everything that comes your way. So there's a lot here, actually. So let's talk about, we already showed combat, so combat looks pretty good. We got all these different events and everything that are happening right now. Let me go ahead and grab those. Let's talk about, let's see, the Ark. Just running here into the Ark here really quick. It's actually, I don't know if this even needs to really be here, but it's a very narrow, it's like a hallway here. You can run around the Ark. You can go into here. I thought right here was the only way to get to recruit, but you can actually do it up here and go to Space Bridge. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I do. We're going to go ahead and do a summon as well. We'll see if I can get anybody. But then I can go talk to Soundwave if I want. I can go talk to Optimus if I want, but I'm not sure that this really does much for us. Routine, like I said, those are all the different game modes. Venture, this is where you jump into and complete the campaign. I'm just going to hit combat and continue forward. And then team, this is where I go in and take a look at my team. This is where I level everything up. This is one thing I thought was really cool as far as an idle combat game. As you know, or if you don't know, you take your top 5 and the lowest level hero of your top 5 sets the level for every hero in your roster. So your top 5 sets it, right? So since my lowest hero is at 81, 80 right here, everybody is at level 80 below. But the cool thing is, let's see, I've got Optimus here at 90. If I want to change that, I want to swap him out maybe, I don't know, for this guy over here. Boom, now he goes to 90. Optimus drops down to 80. This is something very cool. This is something they did in AFK Journey that I really like. Whenever you try and level sync, level set, whatever the game calls it, the rest of your roster for an idle hero collector. I like this method much better. It allows you to also take maybe some of your lower characters that you're not really using, bump them up a little bit, and see how well they do and do some testing. So I'm going to go ahead and swap that back out because I want Optimus up there. I got him at 4-star. Now, dupes do help in this game because as you get dupes, it allows you to rank them up or ascend in this game. And that's where I've got him to 4 stars here. I've got Ratchet over here to 4 stars. So you just ascend your characters. Typical mechanic there. But I do like, again, how that brings up the rest of your roster and how you can just kind of swap. And it inherits the level of the character that you're swapping out. So very cool stuff there. All right, so that's a lot there. This is very early access. I think we're going to see a lot of polish here over the next few months. As far as global launch, we don't know anything official about global launch other than they did mention 2025. Now, my thought is if it is 2025, I'm thinking maybe November, December. I think there's some additional work that needs to be done here. There's some animations here. There's some when you enter the game and you go through the beginning sequence. I actually have a recording, a video of the first 30 minutes of the game, which I'll share probably in the next day or two. But it also says that they're working on animations and stuff for that. So as we get voice acting and animations and ultimate animations, polish on even just simple things like icons and stuff here, there's a lot of that stuff still to do. It's I think it's from a early access type perspective, a beta perspective, this is the very first time we're able to jump into the game. I've not really run into any bugs. That's very, very solid where it is right now. So I think a lot of it is just graphical type stuff. And right now they're giving away the farm with the summons. You get a lot of legendaries and stuff in here, and I think that's going to change. Obviously, we see that change through various betas in different games. Once it gets closer to launch, they're going to make it a little more difficult to get the legendaries and stuff, which is fine. I do like the fact that they make it so accessible right now because we're able to test a bunch of the different characters and everything. So, global launch, we don't know, 2025. My guess is November, December, if they stick with that. Next, Discord. We don't have an official Discord that I'm aware of. They are on X, so I'll put a link down below for that. But I'm excited for this game. There's a lot of nostalgia here. Oh, there's one other thing. Speaking of nostalgia, I wanted to show this to you. Remember the game like 1942? You're this plane and you're moving around the screen and killing all your enemies. There's a game mode for that. So I go into here, go into my world map. Let me go into, I haven't done a whole lot of these. Those ones are completed. Let's go into this one right here. Here we go. Boom. Look at this. This is cool. I thought this was cool. Again, a lot of nostalgia. Look at this. 1942, if y'all remember that. If not, Google it and take a look at like us old school gamers. Right? So moving around, we're collecting our stars. We're getting, killing all the enemies that pop up. We got little mini bosses and stuff that are going to pop up here in just a second. There we go. Boom. Let's get his bar down. Come on, boom, thank you. Old school gaming right here. Oh, look at that, a booster. I hadn't seen the boosters before. That is cool, look at that. All right, I'm sold right now. Anyway, so these are like little bonus stages, and it gives you currency. Oh, there's a boss. Boom, let's grab him. Oh, we got another one. Let's go ahead, get him taken care of too. Oh, look at the little rocket that shoots off to the side. That's cool. This is a longer one. I think we are just about done. Our score is over 1,000. Boom, and I think, nope, we're not done. I thought we were done. We're not. Like I said, nostalgia, all you old school gamers, you're with me, right? Oh, hey, let's go ahead, just grab that. Boom. That is so cool. I'm glad they put something like this in this game, especially since it's focused on Gen 1 Transformers. Boom, boss coming. Boss coming. Let's go ahead and get him taken care of. Oh, man, he's not really going down too much, is he? Oh, boom, slide in between the... Oh, shoot. Whoa, thank you. Oh, wow, there we go. Ah! All right, I'm good. All right, so that's that's just cool. I'm tickled pink right now. All right, everybody, that's what I had for you. This is Transformers Eternal War. What do you think? Yes, it's an idle game. Yes, it's in portrait mode, but it is Transformers. It's Gen 1. It's a hero collector. It's got a few different changes to your typical idle game formula, but you've got all the classic stuff there as well. So very curious, what do you think? That is Transformers Eternal War. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Is it good? Is it not? Are you waiting for this? Are you gonna pass? I've got so many questions. So let me So tell me your thoughts. All right, everybody, as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, Make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.